So off we go then.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goalscorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performance is always... Counts! Counts! Fantastic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking to play him in. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Kukçu. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. Martinez is there to clear. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. To Cancelo. Looking for options for movement. This might spell danger. Kukçu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Look at the space here. Look, there's the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Can he get it through? And this is Depay. Akanji. Couch. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Mendes. That has not gone well. Memphis Depay. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a little off target. And it's been played through. And this is Count. He's beaten the line. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Couch! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great
Those of you
position,
making
Peter,
their way
so
home on
why
public
stop now?
transportation
I would
today,
say
please
keep
watch
going,
the screen
keep
for
at
train
it.
departure
They've done
times
everything
from
right
all
so
local
far,
major
so
stations.
they'll want to keep things that way.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 21.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 7, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 10.
Well, the ball just didn't work
Messi.
out for the run that he
Number
made.
5,
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a
Number
mile off,
20,
and it wasn't the best
Hazard.
decision.
Well read, nice interception. Puyol aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes looking for the run, and he's managed to get free. Shot at goal, and it's in. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... Can he finish? Brilliant! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, what has happened here? João Cancelo. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Mbappe! Oh, that's a waste.
Argentina certainly looked sharp there.
Taking
They're
place.
very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hazard. Shevchenko. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but
Substitution in
leave some
progress.
gaps at the back.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Rooney coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Now, can they get him away?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found the real chance! Now, how often do you see that? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Serginho, well timed, excellent interception.
There will be
It's
5
quick
minutes
to return
added
it.
time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Great chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration
Hello,
and
everybody,
expectation.
and welcome to
Just
today's
one point
match.
required and a brighter future is in the bag. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
Shot a goal! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! A finish of true class! 2, and we've barely begun here. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Miami are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's picked his way through. Yamal, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Kovacic. It's a searching pass.
India genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
He is through here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine, great chance! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kovacic. Now it's Count. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Schmeichel getting this one clear. Not where it came from. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Great vision. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taken back almost at once.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's certainly onside here. That's it, 45 minutes up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And just quick reminder,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
Tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. India with the corner, they're first. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Kovacic. And this is Bergkamp. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Delivers the ball. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, the ball... Oh, he's having a shot! And he's found the net! Not so fast! Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Didier Drogba. Number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14.
Well, what a game we have on our hands
Number
here.
6.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Coming
This
on
is
the
exactly
field,
what you want from a big game.
20, Batistuta. Number
Kovacic.
5, Raul.
Serginho.
Number 4, Ronaldinho. Number 22, Gerrard.
Oh, that was
Substitution in
vital.
progress.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mateus. Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Kupchu. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Deftly away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's gone searching cross-field. Out for a throw. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo.
India can make
Coming on
their
the
change
field
now with
is
a break in play.
number 18,
Lewandowski to come on,
Robert
a change that had
Lewandowski.
been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass.
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And they've got rid. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter,
4
that it's
added
going to be
minutes
all
has been
about game
indicated.
management from here.
Just about within shooting range. Serginho can clear it away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration
Hello,
and
everybody,
expectation.
and welcome to
Just
today's
1
match.
point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise,
Hello,
new
everybody,
legends
and
will be written.
welcome to today's
It is
match.
time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Rijkaard. Neymar. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread out to the left. Kukçu. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rooney. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Shot! And it's in! But oh, it's offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. First quarter of an hour gone. It's been slipped through. Juve. Big chance! Delicious from Juve! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Argentina in front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Miami are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rooney tries to pass it through. And this is Couch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Deftly away. And it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Neymar! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He has a look up. Kovacic. Rooney. Now it's Couch. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Couch. That's really well cleared. Rooney. Puyol.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he
There
get it
will be
through?
1 minute added time.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Miami can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Neymar, and he's got the beat. It's Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow. Oh, given away. Neymar! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it.
It's Couch! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar.
So time for change,
Number
and this
19,
one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 21.
Cafu,
Dirk Kuyt.
quarter of an hour into the
Number
second
9,
half.
Kukçu.
The pass is intercepted.
Number 17.
Well, the idea was a good one. The
Coming on the
execution of it,
field,
not quite so.
Number 20,
Well, that's down to
Hazard.
a simple miscalculation.
Number 10,
No more,
Messi.
no less.
Number 5, Shevchenko. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich.
Knocks it into space.
24,
Oh, no joy this
Fernandes.
time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shevchenko! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Akanji gets across to intercept that. It's run loose here. Kimmich, it's a searching pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Well read, and the danger is averted. Massaro, he's having a shot! Spread to the right.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho, he's having a hit! Another one of football's and how moments.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Fernandes, that's going wide left. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get rid. Shevchenko.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And now the breakaway. Referee looks to shows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Gerrard powering forward here. Now it's Iniesta. And this is Rooney. Martinez with the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kovacic. Now it's Count. Oh, good spread. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! And he's done it! That was a given, it always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The referee's awarded a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. And here's Count. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Barracas are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Neymar looking to receive it in space. Kovacic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's been caught napping, and a chance! And he's stuck it away. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Barracas restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kovacic. Nicely weighted ball. Ambitious ball here. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Iniesta. He's shifting through the gears here. He came in hard, very hard. Yamal, pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's 1 each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Iniesta, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now, can they get him away? Barracas are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cleared without hesitation. Almost an hour gone. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Counts! Counts! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's a shade optimistic. That has not gone well. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal, he's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Substitution on the field, number 19. Yamal.
So time for change.
Number
And this one has been on the cards for a little
Rooney.
while.
Number 21, Dirk Kuyt. Number 7,
No,
Neymar.
no way through.
Number 14,
Tries to pass it through.
Puyol.
Cafu cuts
Coming
it
on
out.
the field, number 10,
Aims
Messi.
beyond the defence.
Number 18,
And
Mateo.
here's Van Basten.
Number 5,
Shin to shin, bicep to
Shevchenko.
bicep, and he wins
Number
out.
20, Hazard.
Caracas really
Number
can't be
11,
faulted for their attitude,
Shaw.
and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hazard venturing down the left. Takes aim and cross. Towering header! No, not the best of headers. Vardiol. He's picked his way through. Van Basten.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will
And
be 1 minute added time.
Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
That has ended up in no man's land. They'll have to settle for that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Miami clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Miami clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Messi. And Messi! Goal! Argentina! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, good climb!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And the puck counts! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Cafu calmly anticipates.
That was lovely, that.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's lost it. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Aguero is in a really good position out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they win it back again. Short changes him with that pass.
There will be 1
Chips
minute
it
at
through.
a time.
Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that signals the end of the first period. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Children's announcement.
Well, that is the
Would
first half
father
done,
of a boy
and we
in a
are ready
blue
for what
hat
follows in the
kindly
second.
make his way to the information centre.
So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
It's counts! Messi picks it up out wide. Now it's Rooney. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Aguero! No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he's undercooked that. Triol. Kovacic.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That is ended up in no man's land. Olise. And smartly reclaimed. Juke. Aguero. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And the finish! Count fantastic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Miami clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was up.
And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming,
Real chance!
well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Yamal. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Swings it across. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, what has happened here? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kovacic. Oh, good spread. Quality ball. Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Count, and it's Count. Chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And for the first half, that is that. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, he's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Puyol makes a move down the right.
Such good technique.
No, he can't get past him. And he can clear it away. Akanji. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. And that's a good-looking ball. Shevchenko might just make this. And claimed it back swiftly. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Count! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 19, Yamal.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
7,
are signalling
Gerrard.
changes here, both at the same
Coming on the
time.
field,
So
number
we have a
10,
breakthrough.
Messi.
Now how will things
Number
develop from here?
21,
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a
Substitution in
clear
progress.
increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
De Bruyne with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mateus tries a deft little ball. Not where it came from. And this is Hazard. And that is expertly dealt with. Mateus.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's an imaginative pass. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's ambitious. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is De Bruyne.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Out towards the flank. That is... It's Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And this is Kovacic. Mateus! Mbappe. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone, and it's been given away. Here's a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. And Boyan! It's a loose ball. And the pass is intercepted. He's having a pop! Oh, split-second reaction.
Alexander-Arnold clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And it's for Marlon. And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Still goalless. Always goal side. Real chance! There it is! And there is your opener. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Rooney! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
23 minutes is
Shevchenko at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Big chance! It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pato. Spread it left. Searching pass he's played there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi, and Messi! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, Shevchenko! And that should get the job done. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Messi. Boyan. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bojan Kirkic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their second corner now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Oh, what has happened here?
Minutes added time.
He's going for goal! It's and again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have... And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He won't be happy with that one. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. That is good strength. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! It's in! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Shevchenko.
Miami.
Oh, what a
Number
mistake!
22,
Oh, the ball's run loose
Rooney.
here.
Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 14, Puyol.
The most accurate pass.
Number 7,
Alexander-Arnold gets it
Number
away.
21, Dirk Kuyt. Number 18, Mateus.
Cafu cuts out the pass. And now they can clear their lines. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Kovacic, that's an imaginative pass. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Neymar. Chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Miami really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
And a chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Alexander Pato fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Good read, needed to be. Played out towards the right wing. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely
Added
intercepted.
minute has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. Spread to the right. Space for him to turn and look. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining.